Welcome back to Frühling, everybody. I was just for a hike down the industrial park area here in the map, and look at this. Our flour is done and ready to go. I think we probably have about 8 pallets here, if I'm not mistaken. 8,000 liters. Yep, they're 1,000 a piece, so about 8 pallets. I'm gonna run down and we can get these put into the donut factory. Which, now that our donuts price has a year to stabilize, we're shooting between 10 and 12, so it doesn't vary as much as it originally looked like on the charts. But we're going to want to sell those in May for a big price, so we can get those producing here, and then we'll have another nice cash injection. I'll go ahead and shut the production off for the flour. I think I'm going to go ahead and start the fermenting on the grass. And we could probably do some straw too. I think we don't really need that much straw, so I'm going to go ahead and start that too. We'll keep a close eye on it because I don't want to use all that up. If I don't forget, I hope I don't forget. Okay, so let's head on back to the donut factory. Alright, I'll just grab the pickup truck. We're going to have to run down and grab the forklift from the sheep pen. Alright, hello sheep. We're back. It's a pretty tight turning. Alright, just get this loaded up. Okay, just strap it in. There we go. Okay, down to the flour production we go. Alright, we're going to try to go the right direction. It says do not enter that way. Let's try to properly go in the industrial park. Guess we can turn right here without hitting the tree. Okay. Park right in the middle here and give ourselves plenty of room. Alright, we got it down here. Now we need to pick up these pallets, and we can fit 6 on the trailer, single. And I could put 2 in the back of the truck, unless we might just want to double stack on the trailer. We'll see. It's gonna be quite the sight here. Okay, nice and simple. Get the front here first. But as I get these stacked up, so for today's episode, after we get this flour delivered and the donut production running, I want to get field 12 limed, and then I kind of want to do an experiment on seeing if I would plow it. Well, this is field 8, I guess, because field 8 doesn't need plowing, but I think since that big plow I have, that mod, I believe if we plow, we don't have to worry about weeds and spraying. And my plow is actually wider than my cultivator. So I'm kind of wondering if we're actually better off just plowing every time. Now the experiment is, when it comes in here, I want to see if what brings up bigger rocks. Will a plow bring up bigger rocks, or will that cultivator bring up bigger rocks? I guess we'll have to try that on 12. Never mind. I was thinking 8, but 8's already got big rocks on it, so we gotta pick that one regardless. Because I'm trying to think of the advantage of, you know, wanting to cultivate versus plowing, especially if plowing you don't have to worry about weeds. Although it's not that much of a task to spray anyway. But it'll be something we'll get to play around with today and learn something. Alright, that was a lot more flour than I intended that we were going to get, but I didn't take into account that what we were reading was the 8,000 liters that hasn't spawned yet. So there was 6 out there, so now we got 14 pallets of flour. A lot. So this is going to do us well, I think. This is nice that it's actually our own. We never, you know, bought it or anything. I guess it costed us a little bit to produce it, but this is going to help out tremendously with our donut production. Easy does it. Easy does it. Wow. That's very unstable. Slow we go. I know we're not street legal here, but it is what it is. I wonder if it's all gonna fit in the production. Or if some of it might have to sit outside, we'll see. Okay. Here we go. They're taking it pretty quickly. They're not afraid to grab those like they are the eggs. They took them all. Alright. What do we got? Yeah, about half. So we're about half on everything. So I'm going to go ahead and start this production up. And those will get produced. We'll try to sell what we can next month because the price is going to look good, I think. How's our maple syrup doing? If we get time today, we should probably add some water to the lettuce and maple syrup. We can just top that up. How's our straw doing? I gotta remember to keep an eye on that so we don't lose too much. But I suppose we can easily make a lot more, but I want to make sure I got, you know, have some on hand for TMR. Okay. Shut my tailgate. Now, I'd like to get up to field 12 and get that limed. Just use the 7R for this. This is here. Because why not? Okay, we got fertilizer in here, so I need to dump this out. And then we got a little bit of lime right here. We probably gotta... I'm guessing we might have to go top it up, but actually if I only have to do this one field, it's pretty close, so we'll just see how far this gets us. Okay. Working with, let's go up to 42. I think I'm going to try the center-ish here and see what we get. Here we go. Quite a bit, but not quite. I'm probably gonna have to refill though. But it was worth a shot. Alright. So let's go down to the bulk filling center and top it up. Our trusty old bulk site here. Let's get the cover off. We want lime. Alrighty. So as we're heading back here, let's go ahead and stop and check up on our soybeans. Those are ready to harvest. We could harvest them on this episode if we get time, otherwise we'll do it on the next one. But they look good. Look at that. We got pH value perfect, nitrogen perfect. Looks like the expected yield is 88%, yield potential is 89. That was another thing I was thinking about adding to our workflow too, is getting a mulcher. but I think it's impaired. I'm still holding out for that manure spreader and that slurry tank yet. Doesn't pay to buy them right now until we're ready to use them, which will be pretty soon, because once we get 12 seeded here and 8, those will need to be fertilized. Okay, let's just go ahead and run it through this way. I should take these trees out. I could probably even chop them up into small logs and that'd be easier just to keep them whole, probably. Let's do the bigger. I can scale this down a little bit. We're too wide. 21 maybe. Okay. And then let's go a little smaller for this next one. 18. That's probably too big too. Let's see if the smaller one gets it. 15. That should be plenty. Yeah. Okay. Right. That's done. I should get those trees out of there. I've had enough of those. Yeah, I'm gonna do that before we forget about it. I won't forget about it because they're in the way all the time anyway. We'll just use this trailer. And we'll configure this with this. Actually, alright, so I came to the conclusion that we can just use it as a flatbed because number one, there's only a few trees that ain't gonna take much. But it'll also, we can strap them in. That's a big tree there though, so we'll do that one first, I guess. But yeah, I've had enough of hitting these trees that are in the way. This should have been done a long time ago. Down we go. Oh, I suppose I can't debranch this very well. Alright, I got most of the branches. I'm just gonna try to throw it on here. There. That looks road safe. I'm gonna knock this one off maybe. There we go. That'll make it a little easier for us. Okay, a couple more here. Bam. Okay. A few more here. I'll just strap them as we go. Okay. It's a little rough, but we got him down. It had to be done. I got these stumps here yet, but I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna use this. Remove stumps. Okay, there we go. I could have rented a stump grinder and all that, but... sometimes we must do what we must do. Let me strap everything double strapped. Alright. This is gonna be a nasty trip. Don't mind us, we're just blocking the whole road here with the branches. Let's see. Where's the best price that we can get for these trees? Let's see. Carpentry. I think they're gonna laugh at us when we come in. But we'll see. Okay. Let's try that. Sell. Well, they gave us $1,000 for it. That's not bad. Oh man. Alright, we'll just run this pickup truck and trailer back down here to the donut factory. Ooh, we got one that spawned already. I think we're gonna have a nice yield from this. Yes, plenty more to go. How much are these a piece? 1,000 liters? Okay. Right. So now the experiment that I wanted to do. I'm gonna grab the cultivator right away. And then we'll grab the plow out of the shed and we're gonna see what brings up bigger rocks. Okay, so there's absolutely no stones on this field 12, so we're gonna see if we get yellow, orange, or red when we do this. It should be, if I had to guess, maybe just orange, or yeah, yellow, the first one. We'll find out. Okay, so no stones so far. Let me get another pass in here. Alright. I see absolutely no stones. None on there either, so that's a good sign. But now I want to see if we did plow, which I guess in theory would bring up stones. I'm actually surprised that the cultivator didn't bring any stones up. I wonder if they changed that. If you just rock picked and there's like a time delay before you get, or a harvest delay, whatever it would be. Okay, let's try this. I'm guessing we will get rocks with this. Yep. Okay, are they big? Are they small? Those look pretty big. They're big. Okay. So now, with that information, since we already have big rocks on field 8, and I got a rock picket anyway, I think it makes sense just to plow that. And then we'll rock pick it, and then we'll cultivate 12 here. So that's pretty interesting. I'm glad they did it that way, because now it's actually like a reason to cultivate, instead of, if that would have brought up rocks, it would have been like, well, you might as well plow. Because I believe when we plow, we don't have to worry about weeds. We'll find out later on, but this is a nice plow. It's nice and wide. It won't even take us that long to do. Alright, so I'm going to crack on with these two projects, and we'll see you in a few minutes here.
I'm never gonna look back, 'cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes. I'm never gonna look back, 'cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes.
Alright, just grabbing this last little strip here. I gotta say, the field looks fantastic. I'll just drop this cultivator back off over here. And I think we'll get the rock picker hooked up for next time. Everything looks so neatly organized in this shed here. Looks good. Just grab the rock picker. It's about 70%. Still haven't emptied this thing out yet once. Let's grab this little bit right here while we're over here. Just a few stones. That's good. I wonder if I should empty this out over here. I'll just make a corner. I'll just put a spot right here for the rocks. Okay. I'll pick those up at a later date. We'll just let it build up. That should be alright. Okay. Just bring this down here to field 8 for our next episode. Alright, that should do. Yeah, so on the next episode we'll get this picked up with these rocks. And then I got a work plan here. I want to put barley in 12 and... or no, excuse me, canola in 12 and barley in 8. So this will be barley here that we'll use for more flour for our donuts, and then we can make a lot of money. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there for today's episode, and we'll see you guys in the next one.